ברשות מוריי ורבותיי, ברשות הרב שליט"א, דיסא דבר תורה לנשמת רבי יצחק אלברטו בן לטיפה שהלך לעולמו. The parasha of this week is the parasha of Balak, the parasha of a prophet Bilam, who was more Navi than Moshe Rabbeinu. And all of us, we know who was Bilam HaRasha. We call him Bilam HaRasha. He has all the opportunity to be like really a big Navi connected to Hashem. We could put him like, that's what it was his dream. His dream was, Tamut nafshi moti sharim, v'tiyah hariti kamu. All the dream of Bilam HaRasha was that he will die like Jew. And he will, his end, when he die, will be like, he will have a Gan Eden, like Abraham, Yitzhak, Yaakov. Just imagine who was Bilam. Bilam, he was somebody that really, he knew the Emet, he knew the truth. He knew who was Hashem, he knew who was Am Yisrael. He knew that the Torah was given to Am Yisrael, the chosen people. He knew everything. But he couldn't do a move. Why? Because he was in the hand of himself. He was in the hand of, the Gemara said that the tzaddikim, yitzram biyadam. The tzaddikim, the yitzhara, it's in their hand. They hold the yitzhara in their hand. But unfortunately, the Rishaim, hem biyad yitzhara. The Rishaim, they are in the hand of yitzhara. And this is the problem of Bilam HaRasha. But, my friend, the Torah said that even though that HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the Bnei Israel, when they did the Egel, and they spoke Lashon Hara about Eretz Israel, and they were condemned to stay in the desert 40 years, and there was Korah and Adato against Moshe Rabbeinu, and how many times the Jewish people, they talked Lashon Hara about Hashem, they were not fantastic. And even those moments, that Hashem was very angry against Am Yisrael, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he did not show this anger to Bilam HaRasha. Every time Bilam HaRasha wanted to know what's going on in the camp of the Jews, what's going on there. And always Hashem, Bilam, he will see everything, he see with his nevuah all what's going to happen, but he did not know what happened. He didn't see the moment that Hashem was angry. When Hashem said to Moshe Rabbeinu, I want to kill the Jews, I want to finish with them. That moment, Bilam did not see. Hashem, he showed Bilam everything, what's going on, what's going to happen. But those moments of anger of Hashem against Am Yisrael, HaKadosh Baruch Hu did not show this to Bilam HaRasha. Why? Because Bilam HaRasha was a Rasha. Bilam HaRasha, he would take that opportunity that Hashem was angry against the Jews, and he will curse them. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu, it's incredible. Look, or I can smile, or can be, I cannot be smiling and be angry at the same moment. It's impossible. But look at HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The Bnei Israel, they did the Egel. They did things that they were condemned to death. They spoke Lashon Hara. In that moment, it was not a moment of happiness in the eyes of Hashem. That was a moment of anger against Am Yisrael. And Bilam, in that moment, how he saw Hashem? He saw Hashem smiling. He saw Hashem well. So that means that always Bilam, he saw only a positive love of Hashem to Am Yisrael. He never, because HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he knew that Bilam, he would take the opportunity of his anger to use it against the Jews. So, Rabotai, my question is, if we think a little bit, it's why HaKadosh Baruch Hu? Why HaKadosh Baruch Hu? He gave so many chances to Bilam HaRasha to live. I mean, just imagine who was Bilam HaRasha, and even HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he suspected him all the time. So what was the reason? All this, the Hachamim said that the Goyim, the nations, they will not come with an argument to Hashem. Yes, Hashem, you give to the Jews a man like Moshe Rabbeinu, but to us, you didn't give us nobody. First, you did not force us to receive the Torah, like you did to the Jews. And second, you didn't give us a prophet like Moshe Rabbeinu. So, that's why if we did not behave as we should behave, it's your fault, Hashem. So, you know, my friend, what HaKadosh Baruch Hu did? He said, this is your argument? Okay, I give you a man, Navi, like Moshe Rabbeinu, even more. Because Moshe Rabbeinu, alav shalom, the difference of the niveau of Moshe and Bilam, that Moshe Rabbeinu, he never saw a negative things about Am Yisrael. Always, all what he say about Am Yisrael, always positive. Always he would see only the good thing about Israel, about Am Yisrael, but not Bilam. Bilam, he was negative, always negative. My friend, the reason was, it's a work that each one of us, he should know, he should do. You know, Rabotai, if HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he would take from me my freedom, the free of choice, okay, of course, I will be a tzaddik. But HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he give us, הנה נתתי לכם את החיים ואת המוות, הטוב והרע, I give you the good and the bad, and I give you an advice. בחרת בחיים, choose the good. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he give us the free will, what we want to do. בדרך שאדם רוצה ללכת ונכנה אותו. The derech, the way that a man choose for his life, so Hashem will help him. You want to be a tzaddik, so HaKadosh Baruch Hu will help you to be a tzaddik. You want to be a rasha, so HaKadosh Baruch Hu will help you to be a rasha. And Bil'am HaRasha. Bil'am HaRasha, HaKadosh Baruch Hu give him all the opportunity to become a tzaddik. He give him. But he chose his way. And why HaKadosh Baruch Hu? He just wants to show us how much each man of us can be Hashem Yishmor, a small Bil'am. A small Bil'am. Now I would like to finish with a story that happened last week in New York. It was a woman that she came that I would do Hashkaba. So I said, man, woman. She said, like a woman. So I said the name. She told me a name. I said, but this name, it's not I never heard this kind of name. So she started, okay, she said, it's Hashkaba about her dog. Dog? Her dog. Hashkaba? So she said, yeah, for 7 years she was living with me, and now she passed away. I want a Hashkaba. I told her, Madam, you have children? She said, yes, I have 3 children. I said, instead of asking me brachot for your children, you ask me Hashkava for a dog? Rabotai, she know what it is the meaning of Hashkava. That means that she knows that Hashkava, it's somebody who passed away, and there is Gan Eden. This is Hashkava. May his soul rest in peace, Tehi Nishmato Began Eden. You use this Hashkava for a dog? Instead of asking brachot for her family? No. Rabotai, of course she knows. Just all of us, we know what Hashem wants from us. It's impossible not to know. Everybody, like Bil'am, he know. So it's our free will. If we have to choose the way we want to choose. And this is, Rabotai, the parasha of Bil'am. After we spoke so much about the Meraglim, we spoke so much about Korah, the Adato, we spoke a lot about the Egel, we spoke a lot about all what the Jews did. And we see, my friend, we have the same question. The same question that we ask about Bilam, we might ask about those people. Those people, they were tzaddikim, nisiim, they heard the voice of Hashem. They were Korah, he was Minister Aaron. Korah, he was a prophet. He saw that Shmuel HaNebi is going to come from him. How you believe this? Korah, he will fight Moshe. He will fight Aaron. How you can believe about the nisiim? Those spies who went to spy, they were big tzaddikim, you know. Just imagine who was Yeshua, who was Caleb. So the rest, they were like them. And they came and they started to talk Lashon Hara about Eretz Israel. How you can imagine this? My friend, this is a work. Maybe you may say that Korah, he wanted to be Kohen Gadol, so he fought for to be Kohen Gadol. Yeah, but Korah, you have to be clever. Hashem didn't choose you; He chose Aaron. Why you want to be Korah? You want to be Kohen Gadol by force? So that means that he wanted a little bit of kavod. You see, my friend, that's what the Torah wanted to teach us. As big as we can be, you have to be careful that you will not get wrong. You have to watch. You have to be very, very careful. You can be the best. You can be Korah, a big tzaddik. Korah, the Gemara, Arizal HaKadosh said that Korah, it's a Sofet Evot, tzaddik katamar yefrah, the dispatch tzaddik katamar yefrah, Sofet Evot Korah. That means that Korah, he wanted to be a tzaddik. He was a big tzaddik. When Mashiach will come, they will treat him as a tzaddik. So why all this? Why this revolution? Why all this? Well, my friend, sometimes the more you want to be big, you have to watch. Do you search to be big for Hashem, or you search to be big for yourself? Even the Nisiim, you know why they talk Lashon Hara? Because they wanted to remain. The Zohar HaKadosh said because they wanted to remain in the desert and to remain Nisiim, to be prince. Why? Because the more you are a leader to your shevet, so Hashem is connected to you more. The more, like Rabbi Yosef Alav Shalom, when after the war of Kippur, there were hundreds of women agunot. They were agunot that they did not find their husbands. And Rabbi Yosef Alav Shalom, all the rabbis, they came to him, they told him, you are the only one to search or you allow them to marry somebody else or they are agunot for life. And he started to pray to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It's a very well-known story that he said, Ribono Shel Olam, hundreds of women, we don't know if the husband died or are alive. So help me that Be'ezat Hashem, I will do my best that if a woman, her husband is alive, so I will not tell her your husband died. And you know, my friend, at the end, he gave a heter to all the women to get married after. Until now, we did not find a husband that he was alive, Hasbi Shalom. That means the more you want to be at the service of the Jews, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is next to you. He help you. So Rabotai, I think the Nisiim, that way they talked a lot of Lashon Hara about Eretz Israel, because by talking Lashon Hara about Eretz Israel, they will not enter Israel, so they were a man. But you should think just for one moment. You want to remain, to talk Lashon Hara against Eretz Israel, to remain Nasi, to remain leader of the Jews, so you be connected to Hashem. But think a little bit. Hashem, he said, Eretz Tova Me'od. They said that if Hashem would not say that Eretz Israel was good, so maybe it's Hashem Shammai what you say. But Hashem already said Eretz Israel Tova Me'od. So what you are telling now is against of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. My friend, they made a mistake. A lot of mistakes. And we see the mistakes of Bilam. So all those parashiot to teach us how much we have to be careful as big as we want to be, as more connection to Hashem, we have to be careful to do it according to the halacha, according to the Torah. Ask always, you should ask, so that, Hazu Shalom, you will not make a mistake in your life. So, Rabotai, with all what we said now, we see how much HaKadosh Baruch Hu loved Am Yisrael. Even in the moment that they did all those kind of things, HaKadosh Baruch Hu didn't show to Bil'am HaRasha that he was angry against Am Yisrael. רבותיי, יהי רצון שהקדוש ברוך הוא ייתן לכם ברכה והצלחה, בגרות כן רצון, פרנסה טובה. ברוך השם, I'm very impressed with the Torah that Baruch Hashem, they are learning, studying in this place. The program is so nice, a Torah program with Rav Malem שליטה, מהקדוש ברוך הוא גביהם ברכה והצלחה, בזכות רבותיי הקדושים תגן בעדכם, אמן קריאת.
עושה שמה